So I get asked all the time what the front visibility looks like using the front camera on the Ford and the 360-degree camera, since I've added the ranch hand bumper. And as you can tell, you can see pretty clearly right out the front, and it really doesn't hurt the side view. Now, if I change my camera to wide angle, you'll see that you still have really good visibility. So this is just to help put people's minds at ease who are thinking of getting this Ranch Hand Horizon bumper on the front of their Super Duty. You still have quite a bit of visibility. And when I spoke to the folks at Ranch Hand about the design, they said it was specifically designed to give you that type of visibility. So I think you shouldn't have really anything to worry about when using the camera on the new Super Duty. So what's going on, everyone? So we are out here camping today, and we had a little bit of an issue when I was trying to get set up to go. Basically, I had accidentally left the power disconnect switch on the RV in the on position, and it drained the batteries over a period of about a month and a half, especially when it got really cold. Anyways, the challenge I had was I didn't know that until I'd gotten ready to hitch up, and the unit was dead. The problem we had then is, even though plugging in the power from the trailer to the back of the truck is going to charge the battery, it's going to do it in a very slow fashion. It's a trickle charge. I wasn't getting enough power charging the battery to actually allow me to raise my landing gear. Now, I imagine a lot of people have found themselves in the situation where the coach has a dead battery and they really don't know what to do aside from slow charging it. Well, we had to hit the road. So I decided to finally use a product that was sent to me a while back from the same company that makes the new cam. This is the new charger. It's their jump starting kit. I didn't know if this would work. It's pretty cool because it comes with not just the jump starter, but it comes with the mini air compressor. My first thought was that there's no way that this little thing is going to have enough power to help me raise my landing gear and get the truck ready to go. What was interesting to me was that even though I've had this thing for probably, I'm going to guess, about 6 months, and this is the first time I planned on using it, I had charged it 6 months ago. And I didn't really know what the status of the battery on this thing would be. Even after it being in storage for roughly 6 months, the thing still has a full charge on it. I was really surprised by this. I thought I'd have to pull out my big battery jump kit and try to connect it, which I could have done, but the thing's real bulky. The cables don't connect real well to the terminals on the RV, and I essentially have to remove all of the battery covers in order to access them. So under the front cover of the RV, I have this little power block, and when I tried to charge the battery once, I tried to connect my terminal directly to one of those little ends, and it just wouldn't fit. It was too large. So I ended up having to remove the battery cover and the hose to access the battery. And then my ground is simply right up here. With this kit, however, you get these 2 battery clips that go to a plug that plugs into the new charger. And the clips themselves are relatively compact, and you can get the teeth right up on any type of power block you need. You simply have to take this little flap off here, which is your engine start flap. You have 2 little connectors down inside there. Plug this in, and that was it. Literally, I plugged that in, connected that to the power block, connected that to the ground. So not only did I have to lift the front jacks on the RV, I had to go inside and open up a few of the slides to get to some things and to straighten out and secure some items. And I was completely able to do that with this little jump kit. So the story here is you don't need to carry around a big battery or some other means to charge your battery if you have something like this. This got me out of a real big bind, simply because I would have been stuck for probably another 30 to 45 minutes trying to get everything accessed so I could use my large jump starter. I did not think this would be able to lift the jacks or open up the slides and close them. I really didn't. I was really surprised when I was able to get everything taken care of, hitch up the truck, and take off. Once we got to this beautiful RV park, the battery was fully charged. Because again, it connects to the truck. The truck provides a trickle charge to the battery, a very, very slow charge. I had tried that first when we were hitching up the RV. I left it for about 10 minutes to see if it would give me enough power to lift the jacks, which it didn't. So one of the nice things about this is that you can go to newvending.com. This thing's only $70, $69.95, something like that. And it is normally $100, but this is one of those things that could really, really help you out aside from just being a portable jump starter. I don't know if this would be able to jumpstart my truck. It might be able to. I kind of have my doubts. I'm not 100% sure. If it were a half-ton truck or a car, I'm sure I'd have no problem. But this thing really helped me out in a more important way, and that was to get the RV ready to go, help me lift my jacks, help me get inside of it, even though the battery in the coach was completely dead. Now this has a couple more features. It has a couple 5-volt USB outputs so you can charge your phones with it. It gives you the ability to use it as a strobe or a flashlight as well. And it even has one of those little seatbelt cutters. So if you have this thing handy up front, you can cut the seatbelt if you're in a jam or trapped in your vehicle. It is really nice, and I'd have to say I didn't really think I would have a use for it aside from being maybe a backup battery or a way to charge our phones or something like that. And I was really blown away by the fact that it was able to do what it did. It does come with a little portable air compressor. This would probably work really good if you have a small car or a bicycle, a football, anything that might need a little bit of air. It has several little attachments, so if you're going to fill something up, you can use those. Plus this little multi-adapter. I can't really use it because it doesn't have the new USB-C connection that my phones have. A car charger to charge it, as well as a wall charger, which I have at the house, and then multiple little attachments here to plug in other devices that you might need to provide power to. All in all I really cared about, the charger itself and the clips to connect it to the battery. Again, this thing worked wonderfully. I would say get one of these just for the purpose of being able to back yourself up if your coach battery goes dead. And if you need it for other basic charging functions, it can definitely help you there too. Anyways, guys, I had to do a video on this thing, mainly because it really helped us out in a pinch. And I never expected to use it in the way that I ended up using it. So this is an invaluable piece of my gear that I carry with me now. I'm going to keep it in the front of the coach. It has a really nice little case that it all packs up into, and it stows away really well, so you don't really have to worry about it taking up a lot of room. Definitely recommended. Anyways, guys, I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in this thing. I think it's on sale right now for 69 bucks, so get yourself one, because if you find yourself in that same situation that I found myself, it sure is nice to have an alternative, and this gave us that alternative to having to pull out a huge bulky battery or having to connect it to the truck. Basically, all the different things that would have stressed you out before taking off on a trip, this resolved for us. Anyways, guys, if you enjoy my videos, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again soon.